Okay, anybody there? Nobody's up loading nicely. I know the place bad with PlayStations and games. Don't care. Anybody in? Say hello. Hey, ahoy hoy. Here we got we man in this. Okay, so just got 10 minutes to kind of chill, relax, wait for everybody to turn up, and we start in 10 minutes. Okay, so I wanted to play Bioshock Infinite. I wanted to show you guys basically the reasons why I think this game is decidedly quite average. I mean, it's just that it gets raved about. People say, "Oh wow, Bioshock Infinity is like the greatest game." Yay. And it's like, you know what? In general conversation with other people and online and stuff, you hear nobody talking about Bioshock Infinity. Only when it's actually mentioned. I was like, yeah, it's a great game. When? Like, me and Autark had like a thing about, I spill my drink. I'm gonna banter about Deus Ex. But this is what I'm saying, you don't get it with this game. I mean, back in the day on Reddit, oh yeah, it was everywhere. But that's fucking Reddit though. And every game gets its day in the sun, when it comes out. But there's some games that tend to, stay above that. I mean, I agree, Darkest Dungeon never really got beyond that. Although, to be fair, they came with Crimson Court DLC. Yeah, it's a game we get to beat up racist, but still, even then, Wolfenstein's not my top 10 list. The thing is, I mean, I'm going to be honest, yeah, oh god damn it. What a time to play this game, though. Charlottesville riots recently. But yeah, I mean, the thing is, though, it's more the fact that it could be up racist, but I kind of want to do it in a fun manner. And this game, because the big problem I have with a lot of the Bioshock games is the guns are not that good. They don't feel right. I mean, Wolfenstein's guns feel better, although its radial menu thing is terrible. Ugh. But then you get some games which are fantastic weapons. System Shock had that feel, even though, goddamn, without the jankiest interface in some places. TF2 got great weaponry, Half-Life, for that matter. Loads of games have got fantastic weapon systems, but this one, not it. And like, it wants you to use the plasmids and stuff like that, and it's like, oh really? They're just a butt ache. Use combos. Oh, basically, you put the square peg in the square hole. Okay, well done. Yes, thank you. That's the thing. This is where a game like this and Deus Ex have two different approaches. Like, hey, Golgamot, take for example, basically, Deus Ex. Deus Ex, basically, yeah, take down that guy. Is this blind? Are we even blind? I mean, is this blind? I don't think it's blind. I don't think we should put blind. It's live. We're going to be playing soon, about 7 minutes. So what I'm saying about this game is, like Deus Ex, you can play it and like take people down so many ways to do it, so many ways you want to. You can achieve the objective. This, it's like spoiled. Oh, have I been spoiled? Oh, god damn. You could just say, have you played the game already? Yes, I have played the game. There's a reason on the list. I wouldn't put a game on the list I think I haven't played. That's the thing. That's one thing I'll be fair about. Like, I have played Dishonored and I'm like, oh god, this is so fucking mediocre. But like this game, it is pretty much, there's an enemy, use his attack against him, and it's like, oh, for fuck's sake. Can I just shoot him? Yeah, but that'll take longer. I don't fucking care. That's the thing, I like being able to headshot things and deal with it my own way. But, it's, again, Bethesda have a similar problem with bullet soak. It's just like, oh, make it just, you just shoot them a shitload, and, that's difficulty right there. The thing is, I like a game which you can, play the game, however you want. Sometimes you have to play a game a certain way, you have to figure out how to play a game. In Darkest Dungeon, as is a game I've played. a lot. Um, and you remember that when we got that scroll for the Vestal, and it was like, okay, she's plus 10 prot when she's in position 2. You're like, wait, what? And we tried it, and it was like, you know what? It kind of works. That's the thing. Sometimes you can play, you can do it a certain way, you can have a run a certain way. Sometimes it won't work, sometimes it will. And that's the thing I like. I like experimenting in a game. That's why Civ 5 is number 3 on my list. Civ 5, goddamn, you can win that game in so many ways, play the game in so many ways. I mean, last time I played it, I managed to get a culture win with the Austrians using only one city. And that's because their Civ's got their Civ's ability of the political marriage. It's okay. It's not brilliant and it's helpful. But actually, the thing you don't really know, the devil is in the details with the Austrians. It's the coffee house, which replaces the windmill. The coffee house gives you another 25% great people production. And that's amazing, because it's an extra building that does that. So if you get all of them, like the garden, the Leaning Tower of Pisa, and like that, just ridiculous. And oh yeah, also the National Monument, ridiculous production. Yeah, that's the thing. Like you really should just bust some heads in Civ 5. I mean, I'm playing a Japanese game at the moment, right now, of course. But it's like I'm playing Japan. I'm going to conquer the world. But when I get to the industrial era, I'm going to go the path of order, because I want to get that achievement. Conquer the world as an order Civ. Normally, order Civ, you win by tech. I have won once with tourism, I think. It can be done. I think I have definitely won it with Nazi tourism. That was interesting. The way you play Nazi tourism is that you basically don't develop any great people until you get until you get something where basically every time you get a great person, you get plus 250 tourism versus every opponent when you use a great person. So I just did that, and because they get getting built every turn, because I literally haven't been built in the entire game, and suddenly all these resources just go build great people. It's fantastic. It's an interesting way to play. Although to be fair on that one, I need one by diplomacy. Anyway, let's get back to this game. So, Bioshock Infinite. Now, the thing is, you know what? I mean, this game isn't entirely unappealing. It's definitely got some nice graphics, and it's an interesting environment. I will give it that. A city in the clouds. But again, it does feel like a reprise of Bioshock, which was a city underwater, and it's like another thing of, oh, here's like an attempt to, create another dystopian society and environment, but it all goes horribly wrong because basically over idealistic people are idiots. Or actually in this case, the idea that just reckless freedom, you can do what you want, and then there's the other. What was the thing with that basically people don't need to be regulated. Again, it's the ideas of reckless amounts of. Well, one's a reckless amount of freedom. The other one is basically deciding that. I can't remember the theme of this one though. I think it was being overly prudent and conservative was the vibe for this. Like basically, we should go back to the ideas of the founding fathers. Was the whole gist of this? What if the South there's a very southern feel to it. But yeah, I mean, that's the thing. I think with the original Bioshock, you know what? I did have fun with that game eventually. I did like the environment, and it was okay. Although towards the end, it got very repetitive and stuff. This one, though, I remember not having fun. Yeah, I'll be honest with Civ 5 though. The war winning in that was a bit. Took ages. I don't know, if you got it right though, some fights. I mean, I had to try and win wars on Immortal. That was difficult. Jesus fucking Christ. Winning wars on Immortal. Jesus. It took a lot. Any case, let's get back to the game. Wait another minute or so. As I said though, the game, it does look very nice. I've done all the things here, just to go to another. It's got a nice character to it, but it's just, I feel that that's a lot of these kind of games. Tons of character, but no actual gameplay. But it's like, for me, I'm not very much a John Carmack kind of guy. John Carmack basically says like having a script in a porn movie. It's completely pointless. Basically, it should be. Again, I'm not as strict as he is because some games do thrive very well on just sheer gameplay, but some games can blend a lot of things together. I mean, Undertale is a fantastic thing of that. The story is so good and it motivates you to play and do certain things, but when you're doing those certain things, it's never not fun. That's the thing. It's like, I want to do this. Oh wait, the combat's actually really fun. None of it ever feels like grinding. You know. Any case, wait for a couple of people to turn up, see what's going on. Nah, fuck it, I'm bored. Let's go straight in. Main game. I don't have a continue? Okay, right. Medium. Where? I just want to play it on medium because, to be honest, I did it on that. I did play this on hard before, and it was just, oh, for fuck's sake, kind of feel. Oh, enter, continue. Okay, right. Hey, Nesflip.
Are you afraid of God?
No. But I'm afraid of you.
Are you going to just sit there?
As compared to what? Standing?
Not standing, rowing.
Rowing? I planned on it.
So you expect me to shoulder
What's
the
this?
burden?
No. But I do expect you to do all the rowing.
And why is that?
Coming here was your idea.
Ben Knight.
My
Ben-
idea.
I've made it very clear that I don't believe in the
Bury my heart
exercise.
wounded
rowing.
knee.
No. Imagine that's wonderful exercise.
Then
Can you
what?
guys hear this okay?
The
Or do we
entire
turn it up or
thought
something?
Experiment.
Excuse me. How much longer?
One goes into an experiment knowing one could fail.
But one does not undertake an experiment knowing one has failed.
One
Can we get
scroll,
back to
two
the rowing?
keys, two
I
swords.
suggest you do. We're never going to get there.
No, I mean I'd greatly appreciate it if you would assist.
Perhaps you should ask him. I imagine he has a greater interest in getting there than I do.
I suppose he does, but there's no point in asking.
Why not?
Because he doesn't row.
He doesn't row.
No, he doesn't row.
Ah, I see what you mean.
Okay, so it's
We've
part of
arrived.
the Bioshock universe. I won't say the Shock universe because that's that would include System Shock and actually a good game. Right. Okay.
Shall we tell him when we'll be returning?
Would that change it?
It might give him some comfort.
Is that something we can agree on?
Okay.
Hey! Somebody meeting me here?
I'd certainly hope so.
It does seem like a dreadful place to be stranded.
Doesn't like Draw Face just just walk off. Silver Eagles. Money. Here comes the money. Hang on. Press F. Hold up. I am pretty damn sure I redid those. There's the C, F, use, E, F. Oh. It's both. Actually then, in that case, I'm not using F. Sorry. One of those things, you remap the controls. E. And then for with melee. Melee! F. There we go. Enter save changes. There we go. On boats. Okay, let's go upstairs. Run. It's around the side. Yep, that's it. Just search everything. Do it. Bring us the girl.
Excuse
weapon.
me. It's Booker DeWitt. I guess you're expecting me?
Oh yeah, it's the other thing about the overly preachy, religious aesthetic of the game. Eat jar of pickles, health. Just spam E until everything is better. That's you.
Good luck with that.
Another ruggedly handsome white guy. I mean, seriously, every game.
Is anyone here? Hello?
Or your ruggedly handsome cereal. With like a fat guy in a game, you know? Anything to do up here? This is the fun. Nothing. Okay, so anything on this map that's a bit of an Easter egg. This must be the flight path it has that goes around the states. States aren't actually changed, so they didn't lose the war. Something happened there. Ominous hand is ominous. A bust. Books. Don't
Shit.
disappoint us. You're right in there. He's fine. In New Eden Soul, shall I plant thee? Okay. Where's that? Okay, let's keep going. Ah, hang on.
Wait a minute, that card.
Oh, oh for fuck! I'm trying to remember it, and it's like, hit.
What in the world is...
Seriously, that was a puzzle. Like, okay, these are how many times you ring the bells. We won't give you the order in which you ring them. I mean, Jesus Christ. I mean, that was... I mean, they literally bring up the card in front of you. I mean, if we had to go about another puzzle, comparatively, like, what about, you remember Vampire Masquerade with like, the candelabras? That was fun. Chair.
Alright. Looks like they expect me to sit in their fancy chair.
Oh, hang on, the jar of pickles! Money. Okay. Okay, wrapped in.
Make yourself ready, Pilgrim. The bindings are there as a safeguard.
No, no, God damn it!
Ascension. Ascension in the count of 5. Count of 4.
No, no.
3, 2, 1.
No!
So,
Ascension. Ascension.
Just stay calm.
5,000 feet. 10,000 feet. 15,000 feet. Hallelujah.
sorry about that. That was just a housemate basically asking what the hell I'm doing. Okay, and look in the window, you can see everything. Seriously though, giant ass angel. How does it all stay afloat? I mean, I know this is some sort of like steampunk or industrial punk. Comstock. Yeah, once you kind of actually know what the fuck he is, and you look at the actual poster there, it's like, yeah, you can see. Do you see? I'm kind of playing this because I'm critiquing it. I've said that this is like I said this is the #1 most overrated game of all time, and now it's like just incredibly average and kind of annoying. Can I get out now? Thank you. Really? Nah, I do think it is the most overrated game. No, that's the thing. Back in the day, people went and raved about this, and like I was like, why? Give me that money. Word of the prophet. They get a bit more money here. Well, yeah, I think that's the thing. It's just like, I mean, maybe that's the thing people have said, like, but I got so much flack for me saying this one back in the
Seed of the prophet.
like, yeah, this is creepy levels of. Give me your money. Give me your shit. You got anything back here? Eavesdropper, 1 out of 80. Oh, Jay.
Love the prophet because he loves the sinner. Love the sinner because he is you. Without the sinner, what need is there for a redeemer? Without sin, what grace has forgiveness?
Ah, god damn it, that British bullshit. It's so annoying.
Excuse me. Where am I?
Heaven, friend. Or as close as we'll see till Judgment Day.
I must keep such questions to myself unless I want to get made. Gotta find the exit out of this place.
Give me your shit. Suspiciously looking at Vault Boy toy there. Money? Money. Give me your cash. Thing is, I found the story just disappeared up its own arsehole. Like, it just tried to be overly complex and it just didn't work because it's like, oh, it's a big reveal. Oh, no. Like, take Mass Effect. That wasn't overly complicated at all. They just fucked it up because again, they tried to make it overly complicated. No, don't add a twist. We just want a nice conclusion. I mean, personally, I am with the Emperor on this one. Basically, truth, science, progress, and intergalactic domination are the way.
On this day of days, we recommit ourselves to our city and to our prophet, Father Comstock. We recommit through sacrifice and the giving of thanks, and by submerging ourselves in the sweet waters.
Out the way.
Is it someone new? Someone from the Sodom below, newly come to Columbia to be warned before our prophet, our founders,
Can I come
and our
around?
Lord?
I just need passage into the city.
Passage to the city. Brother, the only way to Columbia
Tapping melee.
is through rebirth in the sweet waters of baptism. Will you be cleansed, brother?
It's either this or turn around and get back on that rocket. Might as well get it over with.
Come and be cleansed. Hallelujah!
Is there an opt-out for this? Oh, really?
Hey. I baptize you in the name of our prophet, in the name of our founders, and the name of our Lord. I don't know, brothers and sisters, but this one doesn't look clean to me.
For fuck's sake. It reminds me of a Lock, Stock and Two Smoking Barrels joke. Basically, there was an assassin who was called John the Baptist who used to drown everybody.
What do you want?
Oh right, I'm gonna do something again.
I told you. I'm not gonna do it. Go away.
Is there anything else that I can do? Yep, the over worship of the founding fathers. Like Jefferson, Washington, and Franklin.
Baptizing a man and drowning one. I need to find a landmark and figure out what the hell I am.
To Father Franklin, a key of gold so that Eden might have our prophet fills our lungs with water, so they may better love the air.
So I'm already down on health. Thank you, game.
He who crossed the Delaware with flaming sword and wings of angels.
Eat the bird. Hello.
By the sword and the scroll
Okay.
and the key. Amen.
There's no chance for luck.
Just because the city flies don't mean it ain't got its fair share of fools. Alright.
Eat the banana.
Still got a girl to find.
Plus salt. I've already got enough of that, thanks, but extra salt. I mean, I do like the environment. The environment is inspired. But the other thing I didn't like about this game is the fact that I think people got hyped because colours! You know, it's about the same time Metro 2033 came out. You know, ugly, disgusting underground sewer crap. But, you know, really good combat.
I know, Mr. Rossignol. I've never had an oyster.
I bet we could have something rare.
Morning. Good to see you.
Perfect day for the celebration.
A full transcript of the Prophet's recent address to you, the Colombian people, on the holy forgiveness of our dear Lady Comstock, our beloved Mother of
Does not matter
Forgiveness.
to a Liberty Scout. There's no room for preference.
Saltonstall's all right, I tell you. Says he's for faith, family, and love.
Okay. What's in there? What's in there?
Never hire an artist, my dear fellow. They are a temperamental and unreliable lot to a man.
Yeah.
I told him that the park is exceedingly far behind schedule. The landscape.
Okay, here we go. Strangely enough, like the footage quality of this, things looks like it came from an old DOS game.
The statuary hasn't arrived. The fountain is full of rainwater, for God's sake. Even the marigolds are still
And then the Archangel showed a vision. A city, lighter than air. I asked her, why do you show this to me, Archangel? I'm not a strong man. I'm not a righteous man. I am not a holy man. And she told me the most remarkable thing. You're right, prophet. But cusp of one such as you. How can anyone else not see it in themselves?
The thing I find with this religion, for me, the other point of it is that basically you don't need to like work or be good or get good at anything. You just need to be good. Basically, you know how like there's like nice guys and they want to get girls because they're just nice, but they don't put any work in. It's kind of the same principle, but just applied to the entirety of life.
Sorry, pal. You gotta wait like all the rest.
Punch, 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 punch. Can I get under here? God damn. Okay, finally. Columbia, Raffle.
Columbia, Raffle, and Fair. Huh.
Search barrel.
He's strong with the sword, but a bit weak in the key with the scroll.
Honor system, eh?
Give me all the shit. I'll eat that entire cake as well. There's one guy where I don't mind being a bad man. Fuck that. Okay, right. Okay, where am I going? What am I doing?
Would you care for a boutonniere? We're raising money for the Girls' Patriotic League.
Maybe next time.
You look
Where's
dashing
punch
with
button?
one in your lapel. Come back if you change
Again,
your
this is the
mind.
thing you could do in Deus Ex. I remember the guy who stopped me in the street. Hey, you're the guy on the wanted posters. Immediately gets punched in face. Closed. I mean, it's nice that they set the scene up so much, but it's a little bit much. Like, imagine you wanted to play this game again, right? And you'd have to go through all this just to...
Who's this girl?
The full shepherd. Yeah, I'm done here. Okay.
That kind of talk draws attention.
Oh, don't turn into some faked and radical on me, John. I do not want to be some character out of I Married a Vox Populi, now do I?
Yeah, that's where they said I'd find her.
Telegram, Mr. DeWitt.
Huh.
Telegram for you, sir.
DeWitt, stop. Do not alert Comstock to your presence. Stop. Whatever you do, do not pick number 77. Stop. Blue text.
Money. Yes. Steal everything.
My good day to you, sir.
Hello?
Good day, you sir. Yeah, just walk past.
I agree.
Would you believe me? If I told you a man could hoist a 1-ton stallion straight into the air, would you believe me?
I tried.
Well,
Didn't take any forward.
Hello there, friend.
Damn it, can't take that popcorn. I really should try and find something to do. I know I don't want to bore everybody on day one.
To you courtesy of Mr. Jeremiah Fink himself. Who amongst you has tasted the divine gift of the vigor? One sweep, and feats of wonderment are at the tips of your fingers. You know our prophet is fair. You know our prophet is kind. And he has asked.
No, let's not do that.
Ask Mr. Jeremiah.
Young sir, young miss, roll up and try the amazing power of bucking bronco. Whether you need it lifted, lofted, tossed, or tumbled,
I'll give it a shot.
is just the tick. Find the devil, good sir, and cast
Protect the
him
woman
out.
and child. Hit the devil 3 times. Hang on.
And there's devil number 1.
Oh, dang it. I'm trying to hit the woman. It's like... Wrong person.
Devil number 2. Woo, he's on a roll. And that's 3. We have a
Oh, wow. A game you can't lose.
There you go, friend. And remember, if you need it lifted, lofted,
Oh, okay, here's money.
tumbled, bucking bronco is your answer.
Okay, I got money out of
Boxer at it again. See them villains zipping around, spreading their lies.
it. Guns! Okay.
Good man. Now take aim and blast those
20 points to win.
Hit enough, and I'll get you a prize.
Right, gotcha. The gun reloads a fraction too slow. It's really annoying. Fantabulous. Cash. But like the gun was like, you think you could just fire it and it's like, no. Okay, so I need 10, I want more money. Like, just takes ages. Like, come on. It's like slightly slower than Doom Shotgun. I mean, can I shoot? Anything destructive here? Fuck you, sign. Cash. Okay, right, okay. Kids smoking. But they're very religious kids, though. Okay. Who puts money in the bin? Colombian Flag Company.
The advances in
Hot
science.
dogs, hot dogs, Alexander hot dogs.
Voxophone. Hear your voice from the past in the present. Say something, Sonny.
What's a voxophone?
What's a voxophone?
Exactly that. A personal record of voice.
Hey, just so we're clear, I'm not paying for this.
Just a demonstration.
Skylines, okay.
Up and down. Hey you, handy with a rifle, looking to do your part for Columbia? Well,
You know what? I really got to stop doing this because this is basically not actually the game. It's just he'd be familiar with the game.
I'll even throw in a bonus if you bag the anarchist Daisy Fitzroy. Well,
Fantabulous.
Marksmanship. The Fox defeated. Daisy Fitzroy slain. You, sir, shall be richly rewarded.
Right, let's get on with this.
Wonder of the world. He's big. He's bold. He's the amazing handyman.
3 figures?
Dear friend, have you ever lost a penny to a
Give me one
vending
of those.
machine?
Give me one of that.
With just a whisper. They're all ears.
Possession.
Press to turn machines into allies.
Okay, gotcha.
What the hell was that?
Oh, hang on. Game pause.
Have you ever seen anything like it?
Salt machine.
Sad. You're not strong. What's there to be sad about?
Jesus Christ, so many guys in the server are salt machine rooms. Where do I go? Where do I go? What do I do? Alright, here we go. There's a glowing guy here.
Sorry, pal. The raffle is all sold out. Entrance is reserved for dignitaries and very important. Well, if it isn't Assemblyman Buford. Your spot at the raffle awaits. Don't know why I didn't...
Heads.
Or tails.
Come on, let me through.
Heads.
Or tails.
Heads.
Told you. I never find that as satisfying as I'd imagined.
Chin up. There's always next time.
I suppose there is.
Like, I never found them to be that interesting. It's like, oh, they're twins and they're kooky and shit. It's like basically watching, oh, what's that girl? Oh. New Girl? With Zoe Deschanel, and it's like, oh, it's Zoe Deschanel just trying to be weird and shit. No, it's not funny. Nah, I don't need any of this stuff. Give me the money.
Look at that one. He looks
I'm
nice.
grabbing your nuts.
He looks just fine to me.
Right, come on, let's see. There's inflatable Ben Franklin.
The whole division got them. We're gonna flush the Vox out of the Skyline system. We gotta have the best.
Again, it's so much like Bioshock Infinite. Oh, there's a rebel faction, because basically this kind of shit happens. Ah, Lutis.
Madam Lutece, I have read all your books on the sciences. Mama says it's not a fit occupation for a lady, but I think she's jealous of our cleverness. Is it true that only you are allowed to visit the girl in the tower? If the lamb is lonely too, I should like to meet her, as we would have much in common. Warmest regards, Constance.
What the?
Oops. Ad. See you later. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. This is not being. This is not even. That's what I'm saying. Though, it's taking an absolute age to even get to something a bit mildly interesting. But here's a bunch of like thinly veiled tutorials and stuff you might want to look around for. So it's like.
Sorry, son. This street is closed.
Dollar bill. And like, there's vending machines. I don't know why you need vending machines.
And now, the 1912
Oh no, there are people vaguely in the way.
Sorry, no sale.
Silly. There's never a charge for the raffle. You've been sleeping under a rock?
77.
77. That's a lucky number. I'll be rooting for you.
Bring me the bowl! Is that not the prettiest young white girl in all of Columbia? All right then. The winner is number 77!
Oh, what do you know?
Number 77, come and claim your prize! First round!
What are we doing now?
Please, what are you doing? Come on! Are you gonna throw it? Or are you taking your coffee black these days?
Oh yeah, the weird racist segment.
Oh, looks like we've got a shy one here.
Bitch.
Wait.
Oh.
It's him.
Sort of announce.
Now, where'd you get that brand, boy? Don't you know that makes you the backstabbing snake in the grass false shepherd?
And we ain't letting no false shepherd into our flock. Show 'em what we got planned, boys.
In your face! Give me that.
Stop him! Stop him! The police shepherds come to lead our lamb astray!
Okay, that's kind of... Okay, so the game's now actually started.
Stop him!
Kind of funny. Okay, where they keep the guns at?
Cover the gate!
Come here, you. I want your gun. Yes! Okay, better.
I told you, Comstock. You sell 'em paradise, and the customers expect cherubs for every chore. No menials in God's kingdom.
Possession aid. Has the ability to possess humans who suicide when the effect expires. Not sure what that means, but I'll leave it to later, hopefully.
Well, I have a man in Georgia who'll lease us as many Negro convicts as you can board. Why, you can say they're simple souls in penance for rising above their station.
Ah, wait, hang on, I remember this one.
Whatever eases your conscience, I suppose.
Thank you, much obliged. This is barrel. Pistol ammo full. Man, I picked it up. Ah, it's kind of. I kind of disable this from here. Don't no, I'm gonna fucking that was the whole point. I want to damage him so that he doesn't then turn around and shoot me in under. Okay, maybe I'm a bit maybe this combat's a bit easier now. Where are you? That thing's got quite a firing arm. There we go, okay, right. That's one of the problems I find with the game, it's like, you want to pick up everything.
After him!
Helpful.
He'll take care of the son of a bitch!
So, yeah. Open the gate. Alright, okay.
It's getting hot. What's going on?
Enemies die when they are killed.
This kiss. Well, you only live once.
Rip its head off and drink it. Don't worry, it's cool, bro. Your hands back.
Press to throw a fiery grenade. Hold.
That wasn't no sample.
Ah, right, okay. Gotcha. The BR ribbon. Oh, shoot. Okay, leave area. Right, but so far, like, the combat I found, it's... That's what I'm saying, though. The combat is okay so far. Maybe I'm not doing the... Maybe I'm, like, not really getting into it. I don't know.
Why are you following me?
We were already here.
Why are you following us?
Aperitif.
Is the game lagging? 12 quid in register. Ooh, money on the floor. Oh, you gotta be careful what you actually... Oh god, is it lagging now?
The difference between life and death.
That'd be quite annoying. Minus salt. Past health. Alright. I have a shield now? Oh, okay.
Surprising.
Surprising that it worked,
Surprising that it didn't kill him.
but a magnetic repulsive field around one's body.
No fun in this game. Yeah, that's the thing. It's beginning to chop. I mean, I'm running a very high-end PC. Don't know which of that. Oh god, it is chopping. Ew.
Father Comstock called on me today to write his biograph. Me. The man pays for exactly 100 pages in advance. Now, I'm half a Jew when I smell silver, so I say, Father, your flock would pay for 1,000. You know, why settle for less? And then the prophet looks to me and says, 100 will suffice. As I know how it ends.
Whoa! Damn hook must be magnetized.
Oh yeah, this is the other thing. Basically, it's the other gimmick that Dishonored used. Like, whee! You can jump to places. It's like a game. Oh, is that one of those things? There's something over here. Uh-oh. Oh, this gun is terrible. It really is. The results of this one. That's the thing, the pistol I find is a better weapon because it doesn't have such a massive spread. But then it's like, the combat ain't fun. But everything in clouds. Oh. That's what I'm saying, it's like, I could possess it, but then I can't kill it. It's not a really inefficient solution. There's a way to get in this place. Ah, here we go. Lansdowne reference. Oh, it just gives you extra sword. But this is the thing I'm saying, it's like you're in a chase scenario and it's like you've got things to search and it doesn't feel... It feels like they're giving you a sandbox experience as well. It's like... It doesn't feel like what you can explore in Bioshock. Bioshock felt more like a sandbox. And like, it kind of worked. In this, like, oh yeah, chasing you and stuff. Oh, okay. This is a side area? I didn't know this was a side area.
Otis works up at the lodge part-time. He took this box from one of their secret ceremonies. And I know for sure there is something dear inside. Problem is, Otis is more fool than not. He didn't bother to also secure a key from the Feathered Brothers to open the damn thing.
Was he supposed to open something? And I kind of goofed. Oh, maybe I should have not been so hasty. Well, I probably missed that ability to get that box over in there, but... Right, where do I go? Where, ah, right. There you go. I am really not in a give a fuck mood right now. That's the thing. Consider not shooting first.
What do you expect these four Negroes to do? How they...
Tim, the one they're after.
We're in need of your help.
Stop for anything!
Hello, you. Like, the thing is, I'm just showing off how not fun this game is. It's like...
Gentlemen, the false shepherd is loose in the streets of our fair city.
Like, it's just that you go around, shoot some stuff. I mean, the guns actually work, seemingly, but... This is what I feel the game is like, though. It is just... Like, the environment is a little engaging, but there's like too much side stuff. And then... Like, it's a terrible way to start a game, to be honest, you know.
Asked about the white ones there. I said, well, sir, if your quarry dwells in the jungle and beds down with the local color, why split hairs? Not a chuckle out of him. Either he ain't seen a man go native, or maybe too many. Anyhow, now it's got me hunting down this Daisy Fitzroy. Hope he don't expect me to stuff and mount her.
Go.
Yeah.
Fights the Serpent of Nations. It's all this overly visual stuff, and it's like... Oh yeah, we've got a theology. Like, that's... Yeah, okay. I mean, the game... But the thing is, though, I'm trying... You know, I'm trying to give it a chance. I am fighting through it, but the problem is, though... Like, if we compare it to other games, Wolfenstein had a bit more kick to it. Like, it had a lot more shooting. And then we take something along the lines of System Shock 2. The combat in that was difficult, and the setting was good. Every time you killed a guy, I was like, okay, this is progress. This is just waves upon waves of killbots, you know. And there's all this weird shiny shit everywhere you can just pick up. It doesn't ever feel special. That's what I'm saying. It's like, this is what I'm trying to, like, show off here. Like, yes, it's all very pretty, but the problem is, at one time, is like you're trying to play a game, a first-person shooting game, to be fast-paced. Remember, you're being chased, and it's like, look at all this stuff and stop and have a look at it. It doesn't work. I mean, it didn't even take upon that something along the lines of like Alien Isolation. It's, you know, that's a game where you stop and smell the roses, but it's a lot slower-paced game until it's not. Oh. Didn't climb through a table. How's that we done? The gun's pretty snappy though. I know there's a point to this of like showing off a game I don't like, but I do feel as if I have to demonstrate it sometimes. I mean, maybe the people who aren't going to watch this. Maybe it's a bit of a, you know, stupid idea, because basically the people who are going to be like, that, no, fuck you, this is a good game, aren't here for it, and the people who might agree with me are already here.
And when the Angel Columbia gave unto the founders the tools to build a new Eden, they did so without hesitation. For 85 years they prepared the way of the Lord. But when the great apostate came, he brought war with him, and the fields of Eden were soaked with the blood of brothers.
Am I going the right way? Oh, it does. Big ass staircase up there. Okay.
The prophet led us into Peking. I see him.
Okay. Woo, back up. Don't know how these guys take so many bullets more than everybody else. But this is the other part of the game. It's like I'm just literally filling these guys with bullets, and it's just like it's just taking ages. And then you got to keep spamming E all over. Oh, jeez. Yeah, I mean, I don't understand why they made it in a first-person shooter game. And maybe it's not my type of game, but it's not well executed. Let me put it this way. Let me put it this way, right? In terms of, okay, there is the argument, which is you're strange. Your complaints are literally going the other direction. It's not what your type of game, man. Because the visuals of the story, the set piece is what people love about the game. While saying the parts is about what got old fast, and that's the problem. This would be a good game if it was like an adventure game or a point-and-click game, because that's the whole point. It's a walk in the park. You kind of go over it and talk about it. This, on the other hand, is a first-person shooter. They've put like the wrong style of game in the wrong style. It's the wrong style of game for what they're trying to do. But yeah, that's it. It's like it's a not very good game because they tried to wedge it into a first-person shooter and be like, yeah, this is good.
What exactly was the great emancipator emancipating the Negro from?
Maximum health, shield, or swords. I think shield.
From his daily bread, from the nobility of honest work, from wealthy patrons who sponsored them from cradle to grave, from clothing and shelter. And what have they done with their freedom? Why, go to Finkton and you shall find out. No animal is born free, except the white man. And it is our burden to care for the rest of creation.
But But like, the thing is, let me put it this way, it's the last game they made did a very good job of what they wanted to try and do. They created a world and atmosphere. It wasn't so heavy as this though. It was a tad more nuanced, and the combat was actually decent. So that's the thing that.
After 1 o'clock this afternoon, the scoundrel, believed now by many to be Vox Populi, began his terrible rampage. Trouble began almost instantly. Full of wrath and bent on harm, the anarchist maliciously wounded several Colombian peacemakers, before then arming himself and firing into an...
So that's what I'm saying. I mean, I'm not sure. I don't have the Bioshock style perks. I mean, but again, if we go to like games that are like this in terms of trying to set a story and environment, take Deus Ex for example. I mean, Deus Ex or Deus Ex Human Revolution, they did a far better job. And why? It's because you could explore the world in your own time and have conversations. In this, you don't have conversations. That's the thing that, again, that doesn't make sense. Oh, we got tons of that. Yeah, probably pick up a health kit somewhere else. Oh, suspiciously looking. Yeah, the other Bioshock did have conversations. I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like, the other Bioshocks were pretty okay. I mean, I judged the first one harshly, but I played it back in the day with a potato PC, and I said I have to apologise to that game because that was actually not bad. But this is just get is special clothing that grants deadly lunges. Okay. Rapture's in ruin and the city's a bit different. But again, it's like you're using the right tool for the right job. Using a first-person shooter to tell a story isn't, I'm not sure, the best idea. Again, my thing is, what are you trying to do? The thing with a game is, the most important thing about a game, in my opinion, is the gameplay. Now, the thing is, you can have a story-based game, and I will gladly play a few point-and-click adventure games with you because they are fun. They really are. I mean, you can have a nice story told to you through medium point-and-click game, and it's really interesting. But they're not first-person shooters. They don't need to be first-person shooters. So why did this thing try to give you an immersive environment and an experience and a story through the power of a first-person shooter? It's just not this good idea.
Sweet Mother of Columbia, why do we worship 3 symbols in your memory? We worship the sword, so that we might avenge you. We worship the raven, so that we might cover the city with ours. We worship the coffin, because it symbolizes the weight of our faith.
What else would they've done? I guess perhaps it's a walkthrough game, but no, it's the other thing as well. I mean, it's the subpar combat, the fact that it's on rails, but it wants to be a sandbox game at the same time. I don't know, but maybe perhaps trying something else might be an idea. I mean, make it an adventure game. Why not make it an adventure game? Why not put more talking in this game? If you're going to make the thing about more of a political conversation type thing, why not make it far more sandbox? You know, they put it like a linear game, and then okay, maybe a first-person shooter could work, but I think making it more about being a sandbox and having it more about subterfuge rather than a straight-up shooter might be an idea. As you gotta admit, it's a straight shooter. You just go through like sections like. It's not sandbox, but you usually funnel through the right sections, doing stuff, shooting guys in the way. It's... Ah, right. Okay. Run through him. Rotate round. Run through him. Done.
What's this? Some new kind of vigor? That's a hell of a thing.
Like there, it was like trying to shoehorn me to use this thing to do this. No. I'd run through him, shoot him like fuck, and then I'll do it that way. It's not. Stop making me do like square peg through square hole thing. I just want to like shoot him.
Hold and release to create a nest trap.
That's nice. Oh wait, did I lose my possession one? Oh, that's shit. There we go, okay, right. New hat, Burning Halo. 7% chance that a melee target is set ablaze. It takes 300 4%.
The false shepherd, this anarchist, is either a mulatto dwarf or a Frenchman with a missing left eye.
I can get to Monument Island from that station.
Like, this is the thing, I go there, and there's this part of the game, side part of the game. Like, let's look at the side part of the game then. Some stuff around here.
Blue. No. Green. I can't remember. Ah!
But that's the other thing as well, I just shoot people and there's no consequence. Is there a consequence to shooting people? I don't really know. But it doesn't feel like there is a consequence. I don't know. Not that I naturally do that kind of thing, I just leave them alone, but it just, I don't know. This game is apathetic for me. Maybe I should just stop playing, but it's the whole point. I think what they did try and do with the game, they tried to make a political piece, and they did it in a manner which just didn't really, I don't know. As I said, they could have made an adventure game. They could have made it more of an open world game, but they made it on, like not an on-rail shooter, a linear shooter. So more akin to Metro. But then take Metro. Then Metro did such a better job at that style of game. I mean, you walk through the Metro. You got a feel for it. You heard the conversations, and then you had the loading screens with the dialogue. It did a much better job of explaining the world and story to you, whereas this just throws so much at you, and it's like, I know, I'm just, this is more of just making a point, really. I know, I'm not really doing this too often, so yeah, I think what I will do, I think leave it here. In all honesty, it's okay. If we leave it here. How long have we been doing this for now? Hour and 20 minutes. Jeez, goddamn. Okay, so what are my like summary statements? As I said, I think this is very much a political peace game. It was. I think it tried too hard to ram the point home, especially initially, and the gameplay is just lacking. But maybe the gameplay would have been different had it been a different style of game. Maybe it would have worked that way, but then it would have been a Bioshock game. So yeah. But then look what happened when, you know, was it? Who are they? Make this game. Did they make anything else after this, or did the country literally completely go off it? I can't remember. Irrational Games. Yeah, no, Irrational Games went under, didn't they? But they did make some fantastic games. They made Freedom Force, great game. But System Shock 2, they made. The Rebels, I mean, to be fair, that's exactly the same thing. The Rebels in this game, if I was to basically say for the viewers, I mean, from a perspective that no fans to watch play the game don't like, because the Rebels are no better in this game. That's the thing with this game. I mean, the Rebels, they're a lot like the ones in original Bioshock, and that's the problem. I think the other problem with this game is it's just more Bioshock, but this time in the clouds, and it's a little bit, I don't know. As I said, I'm not going to be overdoing it. Well, in any case, so guys, thank you very much for watching. I did try to give it a bit more of a fair whack as a game. I put it on medium, and the combat is playable, but it's not. I don't know. They just run in, shoot you. They don't take cover, and they're a bit bullet soaky. Some of the big ones. And it's like, oh great. This should have been a sandbox-styled game with a bit of espionage involved. Keeping your identity a secret. That would have been a lot more fun, I think, and getting immersed into the world. That I think would have done the game a bit better. But okay, other than this, the next thing I'm going to try and do, I think, is Life is Strange, because again, people hype that one up to high heaven. I mean, I haven't played that yet, so that's a non-spoiled game for me, so I might have a look at that. But again, it might just be simply a case of this is a point-and-click game everybody's raving about. Maybe the story is just that good, but I have a bad feeling it's like this of time-traveling girl. Dishonored? I could try Dishonored again. Yeah, I could do Dishonored. But then that's got its own special faults as well. But I might do Dishonored second, though. Yeah, I might do Dishonored more than Life is Strange. Yeah, I know. It's just that I really don't. Dude, it's a game with teenagers. It's a game with teenagers for teenagers. It's just that when you're playing as long as I have, and then people just go nuts over a game, it's like, why? Oh, right, that's stupid. Maybe I'm getting old. Realistic teens. That's an interesting concept. Oh wait, realistic American teens, because, you know, that's the thing. In any case, I think I'll leave it here. Thank you very much, guys, for watching. Yeah. But yeah, I'll try and play something else later, maybe in the week, something more interesting. But yeah, I think I'm going to leave this here because this is not fun. It really isn't. So, in any case, guys, I'll see you a lot later. Bye.